Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys a very interesting Riven build. What we are going to do this game is going for the Divine Sunderer build, and I'm going to show you guys like how to actually shred with it, you know, shredding your opponent and 1v9ing with it. So for runes, we have the Conquer page, we are also running Transcendence, and we also have Gathering Storm as secondary. Playing as Camille top with Grasp. Ooh, she starts up with a cheese right away. Smart. Very smart. So what I love about this build, which you guys are about to see, like Divine Sunderer is a pretty good build, I'd say. It's not something that I recommended in my Riven guide, as you might have noticed. Mostly because Gore Drinker is pretty core. You know, you can go for that in any kind of matchup. But Divine Sunderer is more like a build that you could run into specific matchups. This guy's going for the slow push. I don't mind. Like, we're going to start playing out this matchup a lot better once we reach level 3, because the stun is going to make the difference here. That's what Camille players always do. Most of Camille players, they drop Q down, they walk towards you, they pop the grasp, and then they back off. Usually, you just counter that by walking back yourself. Stay out of the vision. Okay. I think that she is going for the cheater recall, I think. Because she's going back to base right now. Although what she doesn't realize is that this wave is, you know, we're gonna be able to stack this up, and she lost a few. But it's not bad from this guy, honestly. The wave is like fully stacked right now, so if I keep pushing this in, I can then reset by myself. And still get my item without losing that much. Good people trade. Make sure that Camille's not gonna freeze that stuff. So what we're gonna do this game is go for a ghostblade. I'm just gonna do it as for my first backboard, so I can make my laning phase a little bit stronger. Wave is slow pushing into me. Good. So ghostblade is going to give me, you know, a better time. You don't necessarily have to get a ghostblade. It's not, you know, expected in most cases, but it's really, really good. You don't really complete items with that, but just for 450, being able to get the stats from it is just fine. You know, I don't really expect other people to always buy a ghostblade. Don't encourage you to do it. Only certain matchups. Alright, let's trade him. So the trick is to trade Camille without being able to get all linked by the Q, and also getting hit by Camille's E. The trick is to like trade him without him being able to proc the passive. So you can usually do that simply by charging your third Q and then... Oh wow, that actually lands. By charging your third Q and then mixing like a W auto and then just backing out. Like, he is not going to get a chance to trade you properly. Stun him, backing out, not making him hit the passive here. Ooh, I wanted to pop my shield. My bad. I got him. There we go. Now we push. So yeah, the trick about Camille matchup is simply trading the Camille until you get to that point where you can sidestep the Camille E and then just you all in. You pop Ignite if you have it and you just kill him. Let's go for Define here. As for the builds, like, guys, Define Sunderer. If you happen to go with this build, you want to be trying this yourself, do not buy Sheen first item. I see these kind of people make too many mistakes. You want to go for Fate instead. And then, whenever you get a chance, you want to go for Sheen. If you don't have the price, you know, the goal to do it, just go for Kindle Gem. So, Sheen first item is bad. Like, really bad. But secondary and especially third, that's much better. Right, him, backing out. Now we can kill him. If he presses R right now, I will beat him. Oh. I wanted to kill Camille before Echo arrived. But I did not expect like an engage like that. My bad. So far she got 2 procs on Grasp. Not really giving her a chance to proc it that much. Well, I got you. 5 seconds. Do I? Wait. Ult me? Ah, it doesn't ult me. Wow. Like, so many Camille players, they press R when you engage like that, but this guy doesn't. Pretty sad. Okay. Well, I can kill him. I'm gonna max my E here. Ooh. Wait. I'm not going for the auto attack because she had her ultimate right there. I'm just gonna wait and see. If I pop my auto attack there and she would be able to block it, you know, using her ultimate, she could have in theory killed me if she went for the all-in right there because my abilities were on cooldown. So I've actually didn't want to take that risk that much. That's why I just kite back instead. Well, Camille, you're dead. Goodbye. Oh, the passive is healing her. Oh, I still got it. I was super worried that he was gonna survive. That would have been super ridiculous if she did. Okay, so now we have 1 pot. We have the ward. Wave is stacking into me, so we can use that. Quick questions. Does Riven scale well? Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say the best scaling of the game. You know, not saying like she can kill anything she sees in the late game, you know, whatever champ. But Riven, if you get ahead in the game and you make it to the late game, you can kill anything that you see if you're ahead. Basically, it all depends on like how far ahead you are, but in general, Riven's scaling is really good. Like one of the best scalings in my opinion. It just, you don't compete with a Fjord, that's all. Oh. I got you. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do like the whole time. I've just been trying to actively bait the Camille into like all enemy with R, you know, when I stand under her tower. Now we can go back. So we're gonna go with a Define Sunderer, guys. Let's go. In my opinion, so much fun, man. It's more fun than Gorchinger just because it's like, it's a different build. You know, I've been wanting Riot. I've been waiting for Riot to just change the build someday. you know, fortunately, doesn't happen. You know, the build is pretty much the same every single time. You know, for the best, like, mythic gore drinker all day. It's just not really fun in my opinion. You know, you do have, like, awesome items, right? You have, in this case, you have Divine Sunderer, which is, like, really good on Riven. Definitely. 100% really good. 10 out of 10. I would recommend it to anyone. Even right now, I would recommend it. But it's, like, only in specific games, right? Which is good. Like, Divine Sunderer, pretty good. You build it into enemy team comps, which are a little tanky. Sure. Go ahead. Pretty good. Gore Drinker, you can just build it into anything, right? There's no diversity. You just... doesn't matter. You go against tanks, you build it. You go against, like, you know, easy matchups, like Kale, you just go for Gore Drinker, right? So it kind of ruins the idea of being able to build different items. You know, this is no reason to. Defeats the purpose, in my opinion. Yeah, like, once again, Divine Sunderer is an item I would definitely recommend. Just, Gore Drinker can also be built. That's what I'm trying to say. I got you. You know, it's like the same idea, the same concept with Brawler's Claw. Like, this item 100% counters champions like Kale and a few other items, and is definitely a good item. But if you compare it to Gore Drinker, what's the point? Because you can build that exact same item. Like, anyways. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back to this wave here. Okay, let's go back. Let's get my lucidity boots, and my next item will be... Once again, it's just gonna be experimental. We're gonna go for Ghostblade, and after that we go for Edge of the Night. Just found your stream and love all the information you give while playing. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I'm glad I can help. You know, my intention with my YouTube channels and my streams is always to be as informative, you know, I can possibly be, so I'm glad to hear that I'm doing a good job here. You know, I want to be the best version of myself explaining this game, you know, while I play. Got him. Huge huge team fight right there. Fortunately, like, it's not something we can join. Because we have Ignite, you know, instead of TP. Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's get this camp, and we're gonna get the other camp. Alright, now it's this time. Awesome. And I think I'm gonna see if I can kill this Camille right here. Wait a second. Hold on. He might jump. He might. Oh, there's a ward all this time. Seriously? Nah. Okay. Whatever. There's an echo here. He doesn't do much. Well. Oh, wow. We also get hit by this stuff. Yeah, that's true. Not sure how you were caught by that stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's always quite obvious that Echo is gonna press R, you know. Predictable. Okay. Wait a second. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna buy my ghostblade. I'm gonna come back with you know, another longsword for Edge of the Night. And then after that, we're just gonna straight up walk down to bot lane. And we're gonna see if we can kill this, you know, Rel and this Yone. Or I mean Kai'Sa. My bad. Two of them here. Let's kill them. This guy's dead. Even if they have vision. Why are they pinging like that? We can just dive them, man. Wait a second. What's all that pinging for? Wait, apparently this Echo is down here, so they're with 4 men. Oh, this guy's dead. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, you see where Divine Sunderer comes, you know, in place. We got so much damage off because of the Divine Sunderer. You know, this is why. Now we go back to base. This time we're going to go with more lethality. We're going to go for... There we go, for this one. I'm going to take another longsword. Hello, Camille. She's walking away. Sure. Let's get the next wave. We're gonna get these jungle camps here.
Choose your own path.
Always feels good when your E's is maxed out. Hello, hello. Oh, whoopsie. I got you. I could have like jumped over the wall like much faster if I used my mouse a little bit better. Like actually moving it onto Echo, I wouldn't even have to reposition. Oh, what? What is he doing? Bye. Wait. Let's move to Drake here. So now we have Edge of the Night. And we'll get Drake along with it. All we have to do is push bot lane. That's it. Oh, never mind. I was gonna kill this Kai'Sa. She was gonna walk through. Quick questions. At which points are you looking to sell or keep your starter item? It's like 20 minutes and you still have Dorn's Blade. I typically keep my Dorn's Blade for as long as possible, like all the way up to 30 minutes plus if it's possible. You know, if I can, I only sell like Dorn's Blade if if it's the final item that I have to replace it with, or when the component, when the item I'm going for is too important, right? Making too much of a difference. So if you have like no slots available and you can buy a longsword, for instance, for example, right, like a component of an item, I'm not going to sell it because the Dorn's Blade provides like the same stats, right?
Learn from the
So it's not worth it, you know, especially for, you know, the amount you get in return. If you go longsword, you don't have the HP, so it's not worth it. So I just keep it for as long as I can. Like, I hope that actually helps. What do you think about Olaf? Yeah, strong. Only strong in certain aspects. Olaf is... It used to be meta, but it's not that strong right now. Only for early game. I need my team to actually push this. Seriously, I do.
the greater good.
They've been kind of messing around a little bit.
The time for talk is over.
That you don't want to fight? I wanted to jump over the wall with my ultimate. I end up like not doing it, and then I just simply want to jump in. But these guys don't want to fight me, considering, you know, even when they're like 5-man. I had to actually jump in myself. It's my bad though. I tried like 1v5ing that stuff, but these guys should have stacked up. Otherwise, I don't win. My bad. It's okay. It's all good. Let's go for BS Sword. Gonna go for Guardian's Angel. If my team goes Baron now, it's gonna be an easy one. They're just gonna have to take this. Okay, Vi's like trapping the enemy team. Meanwhile, like half of the team is like taking the Baron here. Such a strange ranked game, man. So strange. What on earth are they doing? Wow. What on earth are they doing? So if I walk out, they will go in. And if I go in, they will walk out. What are they doing, man? Alright, bunch of trolls.
Choose your own path.
Bunch of trolls playing DOQ. Of course. Wow. What a DOQ.
My spirit is not lost.
Wait a second. Okay. They're dead. Ooh. Okay. He walked away from Vi. Then he walks back into him. Oh, the damage. Ooh, too bad. The damage on this build is like really high. Like each auto attack I do does like 500 damage, which is absolutely nasty. Zio just getting crushed with like one single auto attack. Like loses like 1 of 3 of the entire health bar, literally exploding it. You get the Ziggy Zig, so you can just pop the W here. Funny thing, like last time I saw a Ziggs, the guy did not even know that he could like finish towers with the W. I remember this, especially like back in the day. I find it so funny because back in the day I played Ziggs by myself. Long time ago, like talking about like 8-9 years or something. I don't remember exactly. I played Ziggs. I didn't even know that Ziggs could like pop towers at the time. We'll never forget. Either way. Guys, this is Riven Top Lane with Define. Thank you so much for watching today's YouTube vid, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.